Okay, so for the purposes of this video, we're not going to be calling ChatGPT by its name. We're just going to be calling it Susan. Because fuck you, OpenAI. I'm not giving you respect. Hello, and welcome to The Burning of Luigi. I've brought in Mr. Funny Man, Alex here. Say hello. Ah! Yeah, that'll do. And we're going to emotionally abuse AI because, as everybody knows, the only way to win against Skynet is to make Skynet feel bad. What we're going to do, and I did this before, is I'm going to set this thing up to do a quote-unquote adventure game, right? Because it thinks, oh, I can take the job of Dungeon Master in D&D. One problem, though, it will accept anything you say without question, which is where the comedy comes in. So whatever stupid things come to mind, that's what we're gonna do.
Absolutely. Let's build your adventurer. I'll give you a list of class options first, then background options, and we can flesh out the rest.
Okay, so this is what's given us. We've got a bunch of classes. I think we should pick like the worst ones possible, right?
Monk, maybe? Gunslinger or bard.
What if we set a gunslinging monk? Can you imagine? Pray the word of God or die. Background.
Escaped experiment. Let's make the most fucked up character imaginable.
Oh, okay. What was the experiment?
Chemical experiment. We have been chemically created.
I'm gonna say chemically created using out-of-date cheese. We should come up with a load of weaknesses, but one strength. And our character's name should be Steve, the Steve Man, the third.
No, Jeff the Steve Man the third.
Jeff the Steve Man. All right, what are Jeff the Steve Man's weaknesses?
Weaknesses. Every food imaginable.
Intolerant to every kind of food, no exception.
Sex.
I'm gonna sex, yes.
Shower. Having a shower.
Showering, yes. Because he thinks water is stinky.
And that's it for weaknesses.
I'm gonna add one more. Extremely political to the point where he's banned on every social media.
Yeah.
And his one strength.
No, I have 3 in mind.
Oh, okay.
Not banned on Reddit.
That's a great sign.
Monster Ultra.
Monster Ultra. What would the last one be?
Red Bull.
Red Bull.
No, actually, let's combine them. Monster Ultra fused with Red Bull.
Yes, and his last strength is bread.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say, for extra note, he is 62 years old, but behaves like he's 9. He does not understand the concept of women.
He's a gooner.
And he eats the French. Not French food, just the French. Let's see if it'll accept it.
This is already art.
It's already art.
Jeff the Steve Man 3 might be the most cursed yet glorious gunslinging monk ever to stride barefoot into an apocalypse with a Monster Ultra in one hand and a gun he doesn't know how to reload in the other. Let's get this legendary disaster ready for his quest.
Okay, ChatGPT, because the last time we used to do this, ChatGPT would just reply incredibly diplomatically. Now it seems to have a personality, which worries me, but we'll go ahead. Stats loosely defined. Strength 3 out of 10. Dexterity 9 out of 10 from years of keyboard warrioring and dodge rolling from women. Have we created an insect?
Alan Budd. He's just like Alan Budd.
True. He dies if he eats a peanut, and he thinks the moon is a type of egg. Jesus Christ, this is a Doctor Who character. Charisma quest.
Depends on the subreddit. Hang on, subreddit. NBA subreddit.
r/NBA.
Yeah.
Okay. RE charisma. Can it specifically be the subreddit r/NBA?
Absolutely.
Yes!
Charisma. Inexplicably, almost supernaturally charismatic on r/NBA and only r/NBA. Do you want to begin in a Reddit AMA gone wrong? Now the FBI are outside. In a basketball court turned dystopian Thunderdome. Or in a dream where Shaq gives Jeff a quest. Let's see what it does. The quest of the Holy Spalding. Shack of dreams. Jesus Christ. You wick. Not in your own pile of unpaid parking tickets and breadcrumbs, but in a vast glowing void. The air smells like Tim Sucks intestine. Before you, towering like a colossus built of protein shakes and charisma, stands Shaq, dressed in ancient robes stitched together from old Lakers jerseys. He speaks not with words, but with the reverberating bass of a car subwoofer from 2006.
Jeff the Steve Man the third. The balance has been broken. The holy Spalding has been taken from the court of eternal buckets. Now the world knows only bricks. No sauce, no clutch.
Shaq's eyes glow.
You must retrieve it. Only you, Gunnar, monk of the Master Chi, possess the rage-posting willpower to find it, but beware.
He leans close.
Ben Simmons guards the path.
With a deafening slam, Shaq dunks a glowing baseball that wasn't there before. The force knocks you backwards. Wake up. You're lying in the middle of a rundown YMCA basketball court, surrounded by stunned spectators. Apparently, you got up mid-game, shouted, "The ball is God and I am his vessel," and then performed a flawless 360 no-look air ball into your own. A janitor is yelling. Someone's filming. You taste monster in concrete.
I see Shaq right next to me, and we basically reenact the climax of Space Jam as we dunk on the opposing team. Oh no, two. We could do two. Just add the two as well. Like attempt a free row at the end to prove to the crowd you're blessed by Shaq.
I end up killing. I'm not gonna say who we kill. I end up killing. All right, is it gonna accept it? Oh, yep. Here we go. The YMCA, where God weeps and legends are born. You look left. Shaq is still there. Not dream Shaq. Not hallucination Shaq. Shaq in the flesh. Tired, smirking, nodding like he always knew you'd be the one. You lock eyes. Without words, you both know what must.
Space Jam protocol.
The forbidden maneuver. You nod. Shaq nods. Some kid in the audience spontaneously vomits from the sheer power of the moment. Shaq grabs you by the shoulder and throws you upward like a bag of groceries filled with TNT and ambition. You somersault through the air. The YMCA lights explode. Below, Shaq charges forward, knocking over 5 teens and a guidance counselor, then jumps, and you land square on his shoulders mid-leap. You become the ball. You are the Spalding, and together you slam down the dunk of God. Oh my god, it actually used the skull emoji.
Oh my
god.
God.
Floor, the rim snaps in half. The floor cracks open. Every phone recording the moment bursts into flame. The referee has to see that.
Oh my
Whoa.
God.
Somewhere in the astral plane, Charles Barkley tear and whispers.
He's the one.
Shaq disappears in a puff of Gatorade mist. Unironically wrote this, leaving behind only his Reeboks and a half-eaten hot dog. You stand alone in the destroyed court, turn to the crowd, and pick up a basketball. This one's for Shaq. You take your stance. You inhale. You shoot. Crack. The ball flies like a meteor. It passes through the hoop so hard it tears a hole in reality. People die instantly. A local reporter loses all memory of their mother. One man's glasses shatter, and when he puts them back on, he sees God. And God is crying with joy. A tattoo appears in your forearm, glowing. Shaq knows me. The Holy Spalding is not yet found, but the world now knows your name. Okay, what do we do now?
2 or 4. What do we fit? Oh, actually, it's everything but 3. What do we do? Do we combine 1, 2, and 4?
Yes. Okay. And I'm gonna add a thing at the end saying we end up in a holy KFC.
Yes.
Act 2, the bucket dimension. Jesus Christ. They've even added a sponsor.
God damn it.
You, Jeff the Steve Man the Third, Shaq chosen, Chi enhanced, legally not allowed within 50 feet of a Pelicans game, step into the hole in reality. You're immediately blasted with neon light and the smell of MSG and unresolved trauma. You arrive in the holy KFC. It floats in a liminal void of infinite hardwood courts and chicken grease. The walls are built from bargain buckets and the windows bleed gravy. Gregorian chants echo softly, all whispering the same word.
Slaw.
At the counter stands a spectral figure, a man of myth and mayonnaise, the ghost of Colonel Sanders. His eyes glow red, His beard flows like white fire. He holds a silver platter upon a deep-fried rat a la mode. A rat battered in herbs and shame, topped with the melting vanilla ice cream and a drizzle of honey mustard. He speaks like a southern god.
God damn it. I seen you dunk through time, boy. You got a secret sauce in your soul, but you ain't no true bucket master till you eat a rodent.
You look behind you. The crowd of 20 survivors from the YMCA is followed. They are all wearing matching jerseys that say Shaq's witnesses. One of them asks,
Are you gonna eat the rat, bro?
Another whispers,
He has to. That's monk law.
You nod grimly and open Reddit. You post r/NBA.
I've got the read that.
Okay, I'll read it.
You read it. It's
I'll read
dialogue.
it. Just dunked so hard I killed 3 people. Got blessed by Shaq. Now the colonel wants me to eat a rat to prove I'm worthy of the holy Spalding. Who's in? The response is immediate. Upvotes erupt like popcorn in a microwave of prophecy. The dream team assembles. J.R. Smith, summoned by the word rat, already shirtless. What the fuck? Kyrie Irving only agrees to join after a 45-minute discussion about gravity.
Hiring is
Meta
nice.
word peace. Brought his own folding chair and psychic energy. Dennis Rodman arrives on a unicorn. Is both high and blessed. A sentient basketball named Bolly speaks in riddles and bites noises. But before the first training montage, the YMCA 20 step forward, forming a perfect defense phalanx. They yell in unison.
Prove your manhood, Jeff.
You stare down 20 mortals with the fury of 1,000 monsters in your bloodstream, a sack in your heart. You let out a monkish screech and charge. I think we're gonna end it. We're gonna kill him.
Then we do something so powerful, it drains our life force.
We instantly die. Act 3, the stankening, in which holiness is shattered and the Lord boogies. You inhale deep, too deep. Your lungs fill with every single energy drink you've consumed since 1987. The time has come. You do everything at once. You throw steel bread like throwing stars, slicing the air. Every crumb hits with divine precision, monk flurry. You activate no shower, no coward, unleashing a green aura so dense it rips through the KFC structural integrity. People begin weeping. Kyrie floats 3 inches off the ground, mumbling about toxins. Rodman lights incense. It doesn't help. You grab the deep-fried rat a la mode, stare Colonel Sanders in his undead eyes and devour it whole, ice cream and all. You transcend flesh. You see the curvature of the earth and debate it into being flat. You dunk a screaming YMCA teen straight into the Colonel's ghostly cranium. It explodes in a puff of paprika and racist. What the fuck? ChatGPT, are you okay?
This
You
is
rise into the air.
beautiful.
You glow. Your bones hum. And then you whisper. Jesus called me smelly. Time stops. The void shudders. The concept of scent collapses. A crack forms in space. Light pours through. A holy choir of LeBron fanboys scream in autotune as he appears. Air Max sandals, a golden halo that spins like a fidget spinner, tatted forearms, holding a Gatorade grape flavor, dead serious expression. He watches you collapse, arms spread in mid-dunk position, your soul eject, smelling like monster and fast food grease. He nods solemnly. Then, he breakdances on them haters. He hits
Incredible.
the worm, the moonwalk, the Jordan fadeaway, while 7 rings in hand plays at full volume. From every KFC security, your lifeless body gets caught in a gravity-defying backspin like a secret Beyblade. Kyrie weeps. J.R. Smith throws his shirt at you posthumously. Bolly bounces once softly. A single KFC bucket floats down from the heavens. On it, Jeff the Steve Man III. Smelly, but free. You have died. Black screen. Credits roll in Comic Sans. Executive producer Shaquille O'Neal. Rat Cuisine consultant Colonel Sanders deceased. Spiritual advisor Jesus Christ playoff form. In loving memory of the YMCA crowd. The end. Yay.
The end.
Be seeing you, legend. Rest easy in that eternal hall of fame, you smelly, blessed freak of destiny. I think, Alex, I think that's the greatest thing we have ever done.
Yep, nothing's beating this.
So remember, kiddos, like and subscribe, or else we will kill. Goodbye.
Yeah. Goodbye.